Hello everyone, I was so lucky enough to see The Black Phone. Now let's get into my thoughts. The Black Phone is directed by Scott Derrickson, a screenplay by Scott Derrickson and C. Robert Cargill, based on The Black Phone by Joe Hill, produced by Jason Blum, Scott Derrickson and C. Robert Cargill, cinematography from Brett Jawetsky, edited by Frederick Thorvell, music by Mark Corvin, production companies from Blumhouse Productions and Crooked Highway, distributed by Universal Studios, ran for 102 minutes, so around an hour and 42 minutes. And the budget for this movie in New Zealand, it's $29 million, and in the US it was an $18.8 million. And it's starring Ethan Hawke as the grabber, Mason Thames as Finney, Jimmy Davies as Terrence, E. Roger Mitchell as Detective Wright, and James Ransom as Max. So the rating in New Zealand it's an R16, and the US it's an R. The genre is a horror production. Scott Derrickson, a frequent collaborator, C. Robert Cargill decided to adapt Joe Hill's short story, The Black Phone, into a feature film, while the former was working on the Doctor Strange sequel, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Cargill promised to postpone the project until Derrickson, who had committed with Marvel Studios, became available to direct. In January 2020, Derrickson came on board to helm the Black Phone soon after departing from the Doctor Strange sequel due to creative differences. The Black Phone was officially announced in October, with child actor Mason Thames and Madeline McGraw set to star. Thames his audition took place over Zoom soon after the COVID-19 pandemic began. And this is what he said. It was quite weird as we had bad Wi-Fi. I'd say a line and every few seconds, and it would take a few seconds for them to say something back. It got a bit awkward. Eventually, I got a callback in early 2020. In early 2021, Jimmy Davies, Ethan Hawke, and James Ransom were added to the cast. Hawke said he was initially hesitant on playing the villain because he did not want to be remembered for a scary performance for the rest of his career, but changed his mind after realizing he was in his 50s. Villains might be my future. He added principal photography began on February 9th, 2021 and concluded on March 27th. Filming took place at EUE Screen Gems in Wilmington, New Carolina, and around the counties of New Hanover, Brunswick, and Columbus. Under the working title Static, Mark Corvin composed the score during post-production, and the film was completed by December 2021. Critical reception. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, 100% of 22 reviews are positive, with an average rating of a 7.8 out of 10. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 79 out of 100 based on 5 critics, indicating generally favourable reviews. Screenwriter described the critical response as generally positive, with some criticism for the pacing and the number of scares, but praises it for the faithfulness to the source material. Derrickson directed Hawke's performance. Heidi Venable of Cinema Blend agreed, pointing out reviews complimenting the child actor's musical score and the screenplay, and wrote, I think this is what she said. It sounds like this Joe Hill adaptation should please moviegoers as long as audiences know they're for something deeper than just tried and true jump scares. Now onto my thoughts. You ready? Well, I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh my god, this movie was great. I had a blast with this movie. I think the cast was great in this movie. Ethan Hawke as a grabber was so freaking good and so scary as well. I think he knocked it out of the park with this performance in the movie. I think the kids' performances were really, really good as well. I think that the movie was very entertaining, and to be honest, There was one jump scare that got me, and that was so good. It also helps with the horror nature of the film. I think the pacing of this movie was well done, and I didn't feel like it was going for ages. And yeah, a great movie. Bad and disappointing. Okay, now this movie only has a few problems with this movie. Nothing major. Like some of the characters in this movie, I didn't really enjoy watching. I think their development to the character could have been a bit better. And yeah, I think some of the skiing scenes were not boring, but they were fine. Not the best. And some of the plot was over the place. And yeah, that was about it for the bad of this movie. Final thoughts. Yeah, like I said, oh my god, this movie was great. I really enjoyed my time with this movie, and most of the cast did a great job in this movie. There were some minor problems with this movie, but I can just breeze them over easily. I had a lot of fun with this film, and yes, the film did scare me with one jump, which I said. And yeah, Ethan Hawke in a scary role, that was so good. I think he really nails the scary roles. And then Scott Derrickson, as the director of this movie, nailed this movie. And I think he worked very well. I think he works very well with horror slasher movies. More franchise. Don't know why I said franchise, I mean movies. My score for this movie, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm giving it an 83%. Rating, I'll be giving it B minus, and out of 10, I'll be giving it an 8.3 out of 10. Thanks for watching my review for the Black Phone. My review for Lightyear will be out tomorrow, and my review for Elvis will be out hopefully Friday. And then, yeah, we've got some big movies this week. And yeah, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel. We have videos on the screen. Icon will be right there. Click on it, subscribe, be a massive help. Down below my podcast, new podcast on Thursday. What else do we have? My like, share, comment if you have seen the Black Phone yet. Well, I don't know if you have. What are your thoughts of this film? What else is there? And yeah, that's just about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, be a massive help. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.